Hey guys, Gary here, and we're going to do another Zeepkist stream. This time we're going to make a second uh, AugLayout MMM track. Generally, you can make two MMM tracks, and I always try to make a second MMM track alongside my first MMM track. The first MMM track I make is always a standard track, something that's uh, simple to do. Mm. So, and the second track, I try to do something a bit different. So that's what we're going to do. Do something a bit different. I don't know exactly what I am going to do. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out once we actually have a line. Um, so let's switch over to Zeepkist. Cool. So yeah, let's open up the August layout. And the August layout is a August. So this is the exact layout as last time. Um, what I am going to do is toggle the base plate. We're not going to use the base plate. Um, so what are we going to do? We are first going to focus on the line. Um, so let's see. Since it starts with this, I want to do something a bit different. Let's go with this. Um, and just like last time, I'm going to use a diagonal fan, except this time I'm going to blow it upwards. So yeah, and we are going to move it a bit closer. Let's see if this is going to cause problems. I don't think it will cause any problems, but let's see. Ooh, it does cause a bit of shaking. So if we increase the force to 20, let's see what this does. I guess it's going to launch us up. So this is good. So we're getting launched up, and then we are going to use this. I don't think this is sufficient because we're still going upwards at this point. So if we place it here, I think we will manage. As long as you don't touch anything, you're going to crash. Okay, that's so down. So let's see what happens next. So we're going to fling upwards. Okay, I think I do need to do a downward slope there. So it's going to be this one. Think I think it's maybe this. No, we're going to hit. Wait, maybe if we use this. This isn't it. We're going to need a more shallow. Let's see. I think we're going to unity bounce, but I'm not sure. Yeah, That's going to cause a slight bump. Wait, maybe if we increase it by 1, we're going to make it without any help. Yeah, or yeah, it's a lot smoother. Um, what we're going to do next is so what I want to do is try this. So if we do this, so okay, so first what we want to do is we want to limit movement down there. So let's see if we I always use this block to limit the movement of um, this rotating platform. It's, wait, what is this? Small, wide, small, big. So let's use small again. We don't actually want to show it, so move it this way, and we need to move it downwards. So let's go here. I do think I need to move it down by 2 or 1. So the goal is to have it rotate in this direction. Why? Because we want to actually remove it. So physics object thresher. So if we line it like this, so down. So what I do need is so and 1, and then let's see if it gets removed before we get there. If it gets removed, it's going to cause a okay, it's gone. We move it down by 1. Let's see. Okay, it's 1, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, I think it did delete itself. So why do we need this? Okay, let's first remove the extras. And then um, so let's go with this one. And add a stopper at the topper. Was the wrong thing. Move the road. And let's see if this will stop the Zeepkist card. I do think it's going to be too fast. Yeah, it's too fast. So what we need to do is, so I don't want to use a slowster. Problem with slowster is um, it slows the card down in all directions. So if we use this, it's going to slow it down to 20. let's see. Oh, no, no, no. We do need to slow it down by um. I think we do need to do slow stir. We rotate it. Let's move it down a bit, maybe. 2 by 2. Let's remove the road barrier and let's see. So the reason I'm okay. The reason I am making it less wide is because I don't need the full length to slow it down. I only want it to just completely slow down here, and it needs to slow down to around 30. Let's use 2. Once we land, it's going to slow down. It doesn't slow down. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, no. Okay. So first, let's remove the support here. Remove the support here. I believe it was this one, maybe? Or it wasn't this one. It was this one. Okay, so if we move this one up, oh, and we need to remove the barriers for consistency. Let's use this and let's go with this and this to make sure we don't crash through it. I could have scaled it up by 2 and maybe I'll do that. But the only thing I need to know is yes. Okay. That works, I think. So let's try to slow it down from here. And let's make it a bit bigger. So what happens now is it'll try to slow down to 30. And then it goes down. I do think I want to move it more to the right. But only a bit, so that this part is still visible. I do need to do something. Okay, so let's remove these two. If I remove this, it's going to cause a slight problem, so that's not going to be possible. What I can do is do this, maybe a bit more. Yeah, and this is better. Let's remove these lines. So what I do need to do now is use this. Let's okay, wait, 0.2, I guess. Yeah, it's going to be 0.2. Same goes for the other side. So what I'm going to do later is close it completely off. Um, let's see. We're going to have to jump here. Looks like I'm going to have to jump. So yeah. Oh, okay. That's going to be a problem. Let's see if we go from here. So on the downslope, we are getting too much speed. So we need to slow it down so that it will not cause any issues. Yeah, this is good. So we're going down from here, and that means we can actually go with this slope. Yes, okay, I guess not. Maybe if we move it up. Yeah. Okay, let's see. If we go with this, it's going to be. I'm gonna. I'm gonna need to check if it's going to Unity bounce. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, it's going to slightly Unity bounce here. So that's going to be a small issue. Um, maybe if we no, maybe this one's good. We need to remove the barriers. Um, let's go with this one. Okay, this one is going to be a small issue because of this. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I mean, it's going to cause an issue by not deleting that block. Let's see if it will cause issues. Yeah, it will. So if we move it a bit down, so the main issue I do have with this part, I think I'm going to scrap it because the main issue I have with this part is the fact that most of it is going to be passive. So let's remove it. Yeah, it's going to be too passive. So what I want to do is if you get launched up, you have a choice between going backwards or going forwards, and that means you need to turn around and align yourself. Yeah. So next, what I want to do is I want to do something interesting with this part. So let's see what happens if we add this. Okay, this one is maybe not the greatest thing we can use. Um, S-band 1, S-band 2. Let's remove barriers. Um, Next, what do we want to do? Why do I want to split it? Um, let's see if we have the trophies. We have this one. Okay, the only problem is you can't remove the base. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Same goes with this actually. Mm, isn't there a deco someone made with with the soapbox car? I don't know. What I can do is make it like this. If we can just move it down a bit, maybe. Up a bit. Let's see. One. Let's make it a bit smaller. And this might work. The only problem is the arrow is going to have a collision, so let's not do this. So let's scrap this. Maybe what we can do is make sure that the player is facing forward. If the player isn't facing forward, so let's see what happens now. If we don't turn around. So let's see. Yeah, you're going to get slowed down. So it is expected for you to turn around. Um, so let's see. I did make something for myself. It's in development, and isn't it letters? Yeah. Wait, what kind of letters is this? Let's open this one. Okay, D. So what I need is is I need to write something simple. Turn. I think I need to. I do need to. Okay, so basically, what I did was not really smart, but let's let's fix it by doing this. Um, move it here. Around. Mm, and the D, because you can't forget the D. So I don't think I need the rest. And let's center. I can also do it the other way around. Yeah, this is about as centered as I can get it. Let's shrink it, move it there. Hey Mats, thanks for stopping by. How's the thingy? The subathon. Okay. So what I'm going to do is so right now Mats is having a subathon. So yeah, maybe it's not really as handy to do a shout out if there's only one person on. Um, so yeah, it's there. So so Mats is having a subathon right now, which is I do need to check it out. It might be uh down to less than 140, but I need to check. Mm, okay, so Mats right now is playing Marbles on Stream. Um, and everything always is slow with my computer. I need to figure out. Okay, so it's slower than 140. Um, Preferably we wanted to have it above 140. So yeah. So let's continue with this. Maybe I'll try to chip in by something, I don't know. So let's turn it around, move it up. So yeah, this is good enough, but I do want it to move it a bit more. Okay, so I do think it is good enough, but the main problem we are going to face is I don't think there's going to be a problem right now. So if we place a not where are the plates? These are plates. Let's let's see if we rotate it like this. So the main problem right now is these corners are rounded. So we need to find a way to perfectly align them with. Hmm, wait, maybe if we place a block at the bottom, maybe. So if we do this, can we still use snap? Oh, we can't use a snapping tool, unfortunately. That's okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Then let's see. How can we snap it? Is there a center point? There isn't a center point. I think we need to just wing it at this point. So let's see. First, we need to increase its size 50 maybe. Yeah, 50 is about right, but we need to maybe a bit, no, not more. Up. So now it's not clipping, which is good, but it's still not big enough. So we need to use this. So let's make it a bit wider. So now the it's yeah, it's not perfectly centered, which isn't a problem, but we do need to move it a bit up, a bit back, and it's still not centered. Maybe a bit down. Yeah, better. So what we are now going to do is make it look a bit more, so completely black, completely white. Release me. So yeah, turn around. Ah, correct. Okay, wait, you know what? Let's first paint it white instead of doing the other. So now it's this sign. Let's see if it's completely visible, because if it's not visible, it's pretty useless. It's pretty useless. Crap. Okay, that was a waste of time. Not entirely, but it still wasn't great. So let's do this. Selected everything. Let's make it smaller and smaller again. Let's move it forward and then downwards. And then use this back and down. A bit forward. Okay, it wasn't centered. What the heck? If we move it like this. Okay, still not centered. Yeah, centered. Move it forward, and now it is centered and visible. So let's see. Yeah, right now it's visible. So it tells us to turn around. Um, So let's see. This one has a boost power of 150. We increase it to 180. And we are going to do something that might be a bit controversial. Let's do this. First, remove the support. It doesn't matter if we use this one or the other one. Next, we are going to use okay. So if we use this one, it's going to be a bit easier for me. Let's rotate it. So let's this one, this like this. Move it back. Move it forward. Remove support. And next we are going to and let's set the height to to top. So let's see if this is going to cause any trouble. I don't think it's going to cause any problems, but we'll never know. So the theme of this MMM is going to be turning around. So you can go up and then, okay, so okay, I do think I need to remove this one because still this is the final frontier. Everything is so eyes too. Stars you know I'll never know. When I'm silent beneath that space is my only home. At the moment when I'm standing, thousands of voices are calling my name. Honestly, if they are going to make and I'm pretty sure they won't, but if they are ever going to make a live action adaptation of Steven Universe, I feel like uh, giving the role of Greg Universe to Jack Black would be pretty cool. But that's just my opinion. Because I think Jack Black could could potentially, yeah. I don't know. I do think. Oh wait. Yeah. This is the thing. So yeah. I do imagine Jack Black as Greg Universe, in my opinion. But yeah. This is it. And so what's going to happen is you're going to have to go backwards. Let's see if it's viable or if we should actually um, be able to turn around right there. Okay, so I forgot to turn around here. Let's turn around. Oh crap, crap! Turned around too fast. Um, again. I I don't think I can make it. Okay, so first I need to increase the boost force to 2. I can't do it higher than that because then it would cause randomization issues. So yeah, a bit better. But okay, no, that's not going to work out. Maybe if we increase the boost speed to 200. Um, so let's turn it around. I feel like this is going to be a bit um yeah, I think I'm going to scrap this part because it's not going to work out well. So let's remove it. 8. So this is going to be a gate to make sure you actually turn around. So let's do a simple curve here. Oh wait. What I can do, um, what I want to do is you go down. So wait, is there a piece that goes down from here? Okay. What happens if we rotate? Right. And then flip it this way. Okay, let's rotate it again. Okay, it's not flipping the way I want it to. Yeah, this is it. I don't think I'm going to make this transfer, but we have to wait and see. So this is going to be a hard turn. First, you'll get thrown back. Then you'll need to go down here. Okay, it is possible. It is possible. So let's turn around. Let's go down there. Yeah, it's possible, and it isn't even too hard. So that's a plus. So what we want to do is we want to go down here. So I think what I'm going to do is try to do this. I think I do need to. So right now it's going the wrong direction. So what the only thing it does is rotate it. What the? Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, and this is the right turn. And let's get rid of these floating point numbers. Let's see. Let's go with this. Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to get thrown up again. I do think I've made it a bit more difficult now. So let's But with this, yeah, it's more difficult, but it's still doable. It's really jank. I have to admit it's pretty jank. It does increase the difficulty quite a bit, but I need to now I need to figure out how to go from here to here. I, okay, I think I'm going to default with this one. No, no, that's not really going to help. How do we do it? Let's try to figure out how we are going to go from this to, oh crap. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay, let's look at what we've got from here. So the problem is I do want to get rid of the barriers everywhere, which makes it easier for me to paint everything. So let's first go with black. Yeah, let's get rid of this color. So it's now completely black. Um, I might redo the colors again, but for now, this is what I have. Oh, I think I have something. So if we go straight here, so we need a road. But okay, what I need is, so we need two of this at least. So let's go with this. Okay, no, let's just optimize it by using this and use big. Then use this and use the big one. Maybe, no, we're not going to use the big one. We're going to use medium one and medium one for this one as well. So what do we want to do here? Hmm. So let's first paint it. Let's go with this then, and let's go with big. So the main issue we have right now is in this part. It's not going to be a big issue, but it's still a small issue. So let's go with this. So, okay, first thing I want to do is try to connect this part. So for that we need this part. Big, medium, yeah. We need a pivot part aligned to the center. I think this is the center, yeah. So let's do this. And let's rotate it first. No, average pivot is off. So the main problem is now we need to unclip this. So how do we do this? First, we are going to do it in increments. So now we've come to a point where we're close, but not entirely. So now we can use 0. Crap. Okay, and this is as perfect as we can get it. So yeah, this is exactly it. So next we are going to place this here. So the goal is you enter this place, then you wall write it up to there. And you can do it, and you should be able to do it in one pass. But it's not going to be easy. So okay, let's see if this can work. So it's going to be okay. It's going to be real tight. So let's turn around again. Let's go here. Let's go down. Ah, crap. So I believe tonight Kodiak is going to do a track building stream as well. So that's going to be fun. And the moment that you were far from me, wanna feel. So what I also want to do sometimes in the future, I don't know when, is a stream where I'll work on my accent a bit. It's not really important. It's more for myself. Let's see. Yeah, it is possible to go directly from there to there, but it's going to be a challenge. So I need to find out first. Okay, first I need to remove this one. Okay, so first I need to close this part off. How how do I do this? Let's place this back. Add this part. Make it. I can't make it extra big, I think. And let's rotate it around again. Oh no, average pivot off again. And let's do 0. Yeah, okay, and this is it. It's near perfect, so you won't be able to see anything. Yeah, I know it's not important. It really isn't important. But yeah, I don't I know it's in fact it basically distracts from the actual track build. But I do feel like if I move this more this way, if I do this right now, oh come on, it's going to have to be this one. Let's see. So if I'm doing this now, it might yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Okay, let's first do this. But if I do this now, I won't forget it later. That's basically the gist of it. It needs to be a bit wider. I see. Okay, wait. So let's just do this. Yeah. Okay, it's not perfect, but that's okay. Then let's duplicate it and do this. Then if I do this, it's going to place it here. That's going to be difficult to maybe like in this. No, it needs to be a bit. Oh no, no, this is fine actually. If I move this here, you're not going to notice it cuts a bit through this track. So if we go, you look from the outside, it looks like a perfect circle. That's good enough. So next, what we need to do is basically um, duplicate this one. Let's reset everything, move it there, select this one and rotate it in this direction. So let's see if, okay, yeah, it will cause issues with clipping. And that's a problem. So let's Control Z. Let's use small as this, and so if we compare small and big, I believe it's times 4. So if we do 4 and then we move it, yeah, like this and move it like this. And then we have basically the same circle. All we need to do is rotate it like this. It's going to be fine though. I don't think it will be fine. Let's see. No, it's not going to be fine. It cuts straight through this. So what we need to do is just go with a straight piece here. It's not a big deal. I probably could have done it here as well. So let's first do this and make it twice as high. So let's see. Let's try out. So what I also want to do is make sure you can't cheese it by falling down from the top, because I do think that's still going to be possible. Okay. So let's we so we need to have a slight angle. Let's duplicate it, place it here, and rotate it slightly. Might be good enough. No, it's too much. So let's see if we can actually make it like this. And let's also make a save state down here. All right. Okay. So save state's not going to happen anytime soon. So maybe if I go with ace, no, I'm not going to do a save state here. It's going to mess up and with everything. Oh, so if I directly take that or go one circle around and then take this I am going to be able to fly through here. What I need to do now is either allow myself to land there, or I can do a wall ride. I think I do want to go for a wall ride. It's going to be a bit janky. No, I'm not going to do a wall ride. It's going to be too janky. So I need to um so let's do this. And So let's see if this will result into in something safe. It's a shame. It's a shame. Let's go up. Oh, um, oh, maybe this is even better. Let's remove this. So the main problem we have right now is this and this. So what I need to do is delete this and rotate it. So yeah. So let's now use this to place it on top. Remove this, move it down. Use this to place it right here. Now we need to transfer from here to there. Next, we need to move this one up a tiny bit, maybe more. And then 3, 3, 3. Why? Because we're going to cover up this entire thing with a roof. The roof is going. So let's see. I don't think this is big enough. So we need to go here. Go 4, 4. I need to go like this. Yeah. And let's see. How do we cover it? Or we can actually move this up. One more. Let's go with this. 4, 4. Move it exactly to this part. Control D and Control D again. Yeah, this is good. So now we have a grassy plain at the top. We need to fill this one up with something. I think I want to go with this. So let's go with medium. Duplicate it, duplicate it, and duplicate it. So I'm okay. Yeah, that's what you get with rotating it like that, but that's okay. What I can do is just select this part and rotate it 45 degrees. I need to let's do this. Let's select this. Let's select this and let's rotate it first like this, and then I believe this way, or maybe the other way. Okay, that's curious. Oh, I think I know why. So let's undo this all, remove this, go with 4 on all 4 sides. 4, 4, 4. Let's select this, and this, move it up. So the only part that's going to be affected is okay. That's, so how can we fix that? We can fix that by using these pieces. So let's use the biggest. So the reason why it uh, doesn't perfectly align is because we've upscaled the we've basically upscaled the entire top part. So to fix it, we need to use unskilled parts to make it rounder. So what I also need to do is, okay, I need to temporarily move this up, remove one of these segments, and rotate them. Unfortunately, I removed the pivot again. So I need to add the pivot again. Pivot is right in the middle. Then let's rotate it. First, okay, I can do 10 degrees first, then this. And if I'm correct, it's almost. Yeah, and now it is. Delete. Move this down again. If someone new, he sure looks happy. I sure blue. So what I also want is to have these go completely up. That might have been bye bye love, bye bye happiness, hello loneliness. Think I'm gonna cry. Bye bye love. And this is going to be a harder track than what most people are used to, especially with me. Give me the romance, I'm through with love, I'm through with counting the stars above, and here's the thing that I'm so free. It's a true with you. Bye bye love. Yeah. So okay, so I do think I should use this one. Then let's go with a big one, a big boy, and increase the width by 2. So the thing is, okay, so no, I do think I need to what's the best thing to go with? I'm guessing this one is still the best. So let's see. If we copy this and move it to the left, oh, okay, so if we then move it more to the right, more to the front then, and to the right, yeah, if I do this, it's going to be a bit better. But then we have the issue that it's slightly off grid. So that's going to be a small issue, but not really. So no, this, no, this, no, this, no, this. Should have gone with that first instead of what I, oh, come on. That's also an issue. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's now completed that. Let's see. Oh crap, did I paint something I shouldn't? I don't think I did. Okay, so I do need signage. So, okay. Yeah, this is really going to be a hard one. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that I have a guitar and a ukulele and I can sort of play them? Um, so I might actually do a singing stream one day, maybe. I do need to figure out what songs I will do. Probably mostly 50s and 60s songs because those are the most safest songs you can do. Um, yeah, okay. It's it's going to be it's not going to be consistent, but it's going to be something at least. Let's see. We do this and do this and maybe if we do this as well. Let's see if we can actually land that part, because if we can't land, it's going to be okay. So what you can do, oh crap, I think I've lost a my front wheels. That sucks. Yeah, I've lost one front wheel. I also need to add signage. What? Okay, so there's one way I can make this part a bit easier. Um, and I think I will make it a bit more. I think it's better if I move this part back a little bit back. So why? Why? Okay, so the reason is, and it all has to do with reaction time. So the way I did it before was, well, it didn't allow for a lot of time to react to what's coming next. Let's check if this is going to be better. So let's turn around. Let's go forward. Let's go down. And let's go left. Yeah. I do think this part is going to be really hard. Now you can more easily go up here. Yeah. Let's turn around again. Let's go forward again. So I'm going to end stream in around 1.5 hours. I don't want to stream too long. Uh, this is mostly a MM. I want to. So the thing is, I want to try and stream my MMM building uh, things. Validation might not be on stream, but I will try to validate my tracks on stream. Um, let's see. Let's go down. Oh crap. Yeah. So this allows me for more consistency, but I do see that I might need to move everything 15 degrees to the left, maybe. Let's see. No, not this one. Um, Crap. That's also a thing I do need to constantly do if I am changing anything about the angle. Um, so let's move this part completely up. Select this, and this, and finally this. Rotate it 5, so 5 degrees. Let's see if this works. If it doesn't work, we're going to move it back, but I do think, crap. I do think changing the angle a bit might help with a bit more consistency, because that's what we want. We want consistency over complexity. If it's not consistent, then it doesn't matter if it's a complex track, it's not going to be a good track. Um, and that's something a lot of beginning Zeepkist builders do get maybe a bit wrong. You want, sure, you might want difficult tracks, and I think I do need to move it back just a little bit. That's why I didn't move this back, and I didn't move this part. Um, so what you want is a consistent line, a line that you can do basically every time you play your track. So I actually need to rotate it back 2.5 maybe, but I'm going to rotate it back 3 degrees. So yeah, what you want from a Zeepkist track is consistency. Um, if a pro player can't finish it consistently, it's not going to be a good track. Um, and I don't always get that, but okay. So rule of thumb: if you're not a good player, uh, but you can make your track go consistently, then it's a good track. It's not a great track maybe, but it is a good track because if you can do something consistently, a pro can do it more consistently than you. Yeah, this is better. Not the greatest, but it's better. So, what do you guys think about me doing a singing stream? And I'll mostly do either 50 songs or Dutch songs, which is also a thing I want to do in the future. I want to do a Dutch only stream, so a stream where I only talk Dutch. Um, well, I don't. No, okay, I don't think that's a good idea because a lot of viewers don't speak Dutch. But maybe once I hit affiliate and I can use redeem points, I will add a something like a uh, uh, say something in Dutch thing. So there's a VTuber, a Dutch VTuber, or BTuber, as in burp tuber. Their name is uh, Mango, and they also have a redeem where they uh, basically just talk speaking Dutch. So I think this is too long, but I think I do want to do something like that. Um, but yeah, I do want to do a singing stream. It probably won't be archived unless I am doing mostly uh, um, copyright safe songs. Problem is there aren't a lot of copyright safe songs. There are um, a lot of songs where you can assume that you won't get in trouble for, but not a lot of copyright safe songs, let alone copyright safe songs that I actually can sing. Um, but we'll see. Maybe I'll just do a 50s and 60s song thing. That's not. Maybe I messed up with the angles. Maybe I should have gone with 2 degrees instead of three. Let's see. 3 degrees seems to be pretty consistent. Or not consistent, more consistent uh, than not rotating it or something. Yeah, I need to tweak it just a bit so that um, coming out of it, you won't hit the checkpoint. That's the most important thing, that I don't actually hit the checkpoint. Um, doesn't make it any easier, and I do think that this might not be a great idea. Um, let's try it one more time. I want to see if it consistently hits the checkpoint if I fully take that wall right. Um, yeah. No, yeah, okay, this is consistent enough. So let's go with this. Um, so once you exit from here, you land somewhere here. And now we are going to have a big turn from here. So let's do this. Okay, we do need the road, we don't need the rest, but do need to add these parts. So let's go with this. I offer you and never settle for you. So why do I do this? Because this is off grid and this is on grid, and I'd rather work with on grid stuff. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to go to this checkpoint, and let's see. If I go here, it's going to go straight into that checkpoint. So this is going to be a shorter track than my other tracks. So um, so what's also what I'm also going to do is I'm probably going to add Ronin dots to give a rough idea where you need to be. Oh wow, this was smooth. So I need to place walls here to make this. Or I don't need to place walls, but I am going to place walls to make making the turn more smooth. It's mostly to allow people to um, yeah, not lose too much speed. So what I'm going to do, remove the lines. I might even no, I yeah. So a lot of people have some issues with the line um yeah, this the line thing. And that wasn't exactly consistent, but let's try it again. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to take it from the center. No, this is not great. So what I want is I want to draw a line. And a lot of people have issues with this plugin, causing slowdowns and whatnot. With two editors. So what I'm going to do now. So I myself don't have any issues, but I can understand why people have issues with it. What I'm going to do is we can see three lines. This line we're going to ignore, but we're going to focus on the other two lines, and for that we need this. So let's place it. Let's make it small enough that it won't be distracting, but we do need to color it white. So for the starting point, we are just going to place it at the why did I change this? So we need to place it at the intersection point. Yeah, so this might be the intersection point. I can place it more like this, and let's see. It's still hovering above track. So, but we are going to fix it by moving it down so that only a small dot appears. So what we are going to do next is we're going to add two lines. See. So first we're going to concentrate on this line. So let's go with this. And that's a bit annoying that the, so I think this is about right. So what I need to do now is move it down. We'll see. So let's see. So we have dot dot and move a dot here. Wait, maybe this is better. So much heaven. Let's leave this world in our eyes. I know you approve my looking your eyes. I really love this song. It's so, I don't know. It maybe I should request it. So, yeah, I don't know. Did I get the right line? It is the right line. Let's see. Yeah, it's the right line. So let's go down. So now, right now, we need to go. Crap. Now it's the time to go here. It's still in there. Yeah, here. Next, we are going to. Crap. It's too low. Let's make let's leave this world. So what I am going to do is I'm going to add two Ronin lines, and both are going to be consistent. It's just that one line is going to be one line, and the other is going to be the other line. That's basically it. It's just both are optimal lines and can be used as a guide. So maybe here, and here, here, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them different color, but both a color that says they are proper lines. It's just that you don't get confused midway on which line you should be following. So, and this is going to remain white. Next, we are going to duplicate this one. Let's move it down. Bit there. Maybe a bit there, a bit there, bit. Control D. Crap. Let's move it down a bit. Suffer fit. Yeah, yeah. Bossa Nova. Bossa Nova. Do 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 do. Maybe a bit lower, then copy it, move it down more for this one, and move. Okay, it's two. Let's move it here. Yeah. Okay, so I do fear it's going to be a bit uh, uh, confusing, maybe having two Ronin lines, but I do feel like giving people, where is it? Giving people a yeah, more of a choice might work out a bit better. So let's see. Need to do two more, and then we are done with that. So Ronin lines, I don't exactly know where Ronin lines come from, but um, it was once coined by someone, and don't know much about it. I do know that it allows Ronin to more better get better lines, I guess. So we now have two lines. Let's remove the lines, and let's see. If we move this one a bit down, a bit backwards into the track. Yeah. And next we need to color both lines. So I'm coloring the top line by green. And the other line is going to be cyan. So, so let's see if it allows me to consistently do this. You don't really want to say no. You don't really want to go. So let's see. Yeah, it's. Oh, so let's see. Yeah, it's somewhat consistent. So let's go with this. Yeah, squid. So now we have the first two checkpoints. Um, I do need to add a sign that you need to go up, and that's going to be right when you hit this. Wall right, add this, and use up. Why does it do this? Why do you have to be like this? So let's go with this, and as you can see, it will cause slight issues, which isn't a problem because we are going to downscale it. You want to downscale it anyways. Hmm. So can we move it a bit to the right, maybe? I need to move it a bit more here. Yeah, this is better. Um, Mostly, yeah. So next, I do want to add a second one here. So let's downsize it, move it in this way, and move it so, and move it one to the right, so that it forms one part, and so that's not floating. So yeah, wood, and I want to give it a. So I think this is great. No, it's not great. We need to make it matte. So once you go down here, I I do think I might need to add some form of indication that you need to go up there. So let's place it here. Let's go with, wait, is this regular primitive or is this a non-collision primitive? Because if it's a non-collision primitive, it's good, but otherwise it's not that good. So let's go with around here. So I should have basically. So let's first color it. Color it. Come on. Let's color it. Maybe if I move this up a bit, move it in this way. Mm. Now it's so yeah. So now it's inside the wall again, and moving it down. So when you go here, you can see both these and these. So you won't easily. Wait, maybe I should check out if it's actually going to cause an issue. If it's causing an issue, then well, we've got the dots. Let's follow the dots. What? Yes. Now we can go to the second checkpoint and the third checkpoint. The third checkpoint is going to be straightforward. I'm not going to uh, make people do stunts to reach that checkpoint. Maybe. Okay, how do we get from there to there? Let's see. Big doesn't cover that one. We need to use. Can we use this one? So yeah, this is going to be good because once you get here, you can just take that corner. Let's go with two here. What's one? So that's a weird thing. If I use one, it's going to slow down the game a bit. So that's weird. Let's go here, and so once we're here, we can go from here to there. Big. Let's see if we can go from here to here. It's pretty straightforward. Yeah. Yeah. If we do three, it's going to be this, and it misses in that corner, which shouldn't be a problem, but let's just do this. How do we do this? How do we decorate this? So let's do big, I guess. Let's go down. Big isn't it? I think. Wait. Hey, big is the word. So what I do need to do is I need to scale it down by 0.9998, then have the position be 7.9999. I think. Okay, maybe 8. Maybe just 9. So the thing is, I do want to raise it up enough that it's invisible at the bottom as well. Maybe 5? Maybe 4? No? Okay, maybe if we do this and change this to a 5. Okay. 8, 5. So what if we do instead of let's do this. Okay, it doesn't really matter that much. Maybe it's better if I go with a 9 here and 9 here. So yeah, um, let's go with a big again and move it here. And medium. But this is just going to be temporary. It's not going to be um, I mean, the grass is going to be there, but let's move it down, down. Move it in this direction. That's fine. 0.9999. 7.999. That's great. So I'm trying to avoid z-viting as much as possible. Um, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be possible every time, but it's something I will try. So we have this. Um, so finally, we need to go to this checkpoint before we head to that that finish. So let's check if this is going to be fun, because that's also important when you create a track. It has to be fun to play. Let's go with line. Okay. Let's follow the lines. Oh crap! Too far. I need to go straight. Oh, it's warm in here, and so um, why do I keep missing it? So, oh, crap. Go. Yes, this is great. Let's. Okay. Yeah. This is. Okay, I've lost a lot of speed, but right now it's good enough. Yeah. So, um, 30 seconds from here to here is good enough. And what I do, I'm going to re-add support, remove the road here. So just for you. Maybe if I do this to create something interesting when it comes to deco. So let's see. Let's duplicate this, place this extra big. Let's do 2 here. Maybe 1.25, 75, I mean. And then move it like this. No, 875. Yeah, 875 is good, but I need to. No, no. I need you. Good. Okay. Let's try to do this and this. Let's duplicate this here. And move it here. Yeah, so this is good. We can do something with this. So most ideal thing would have been if we could have jumped straight into this one, but it would be going, yeah, it would have been really tight, and I don't want it to be too tight. So what I'm now going to add is a maybe I do need to add a support here. And I use this. Hmm. I want I want to do something interesting with that part as well. So grips. Let's try it again. Yo. Yes. Okay, that sucks. I need to go full speed there. Let's see. Need to finish it. Yeah. This is great. Oh, yeah. I've lost quite a bit of speed there, which is shame, but okay. Okay, maybe if I can make it up there, I can do something cool. Let's use one. Let's do this because that seam is really bugging me. So now it's completely round. Yeah, this is what I want. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I like. Okay, let's duplicate this one for the bottom part. Then what we need to do is 5, lower it, 5, lower it. Oh, 4 maybe. Raise it. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Okay, you know what? Mm, so let's just do it here. 5. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. We can't fix everything. So let's try it again. We wanna get more speed at the jump. And I've been, oh, what the hell? Quit. Okay, that's, I didn't see that one. uh, 4. Let's move it up. Good thing I've been checking it. Hmm. Yeah, I do think that that big corner is going to be hard. It's the hardest. I think it's going to be the hardest thing in this track. Um, oh crap. Yeah, that's, yeah. Lost a lot of speed. That sucks. Landing. Then let's go down. Let's go. Uh, so yeah, it's going to be a hard thing to do. I don't look forward to validating it. Um, Fortunately, I have quite some time to finish it. Crap, why did I? Okay. Let's select them all first. Move them up and do 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So let's then move this one here. See what medium does. Small, big, small. 3 maybe. 0.5. Ah, come on. Okay, let's do this. Yeah. So now it's going to be straight. Yeah. So let's see. Okay, what I can do is make sure the next part has to be backwards. But backwards is can be quite jank, so I don't want to do backwards. Let's go with this. So yeah. Yeah, speed, enough speed to reach at least that part. Okay, that's good because if we use the peak, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to assume that you're going to at least be able to reach this height. Or what I can do is do this. Let's see. Will this work? I don't think it will. If I just do a thingy like this, let's keep support, no barrier, and use one like something like this here. Let's color it like this. And what I am going to do is um, I'm going to try something out. Let's do this first. And okay, yeah, no, let's do this. I think this is good enough. Let's turn around. Let's move it up. Oh, come on. Yes. Oh, crap. Should have steered faster there. Ah, too much speed loss. But no, wait, I shouldn't actually go with the optimal speed. I need to check if it's possible to go with a suboptimal speed. So let's try that. Let's first make sure we can make the jump. So if we do make an optimal speed there, we need to brake right before we reach that jump. Because you want to make it as accessible as possible. forward this. Save state, yeah. And let's release it, yeah. So, yeah. Let's redo it. Let's go slower, like 100 or something. Okay, 100, I don't make it. But that's okay, because what we can do is do something that allows us to barely make it. If we rotate this by this amount, we can do this. Let's move it up, maybe a bit less, so and a bit less here. We want to barely. No, maybe let's just do this. If you land here, you will be forced upwards. So, and what I also want to do is this, and the fan only works if you don't make it. Or that's at least the plan. The fan should only work when you don't make it. Let's get rid of the road and support. And I don't want the force to be too high, so the range is going to be until here. Let's try it out, and if I'm correct, we still have to save state. Let's slow down a bit. This is going to be more extreme. Quit to editor. So what I'm going to do now is medium, move everything over to the right. No. So the reason I'm adding this is so that you get the opportunity to um, okay, wait, let me first fix this. So I've noticed that without this, you won't be able to um, okay, so you need to get off the wall before you hit the jump. So this small piece will give you a little bit more leeway. Let's add this. Um, let's rotate it. I know this belongs to deco. But I do feel like I need to add this. Lower it a bit. Move it forward and up. No. Maybe one. Yeah, it's now it's centered. So let's change the color maybe. Um, Smooth metal, and I'm going with chrome. So this is my deco for now, for this part. Let's see if we can make it with a slower speed. Let's see. This is great as a speed because, okay, so now we can, yeah, we'll make it there. Yeah, that's, so the speed is going to be a small issue. Let's increase the force just a bit. We don't want to increase it too much. Next, this medium. Next, we want uh, this to be added so that we do get a slight boost when we go back to that checkpoint. It's just a small speed boost, so. And we are going to do a simple bank turn. Maybe use this to go back down. Okay, maybe I should use this one. Maybe if we can do this and we use the other piece that I wanted to use but didn't because it would have made it a bit harder. Okay, let's let's see if this will work. Okay, this is good. So yeah, this is good. And then we going this way, and that's going to be a good one. Yeah. Okay, that's not going to work. Maybe this. No, it's not going to work at all. Okay, so what I do need to do. No, wait. No. What if we do this and have you? Okay, no, that's too far. Let's go here. If we shorten this one, let's do this. Let's move this here. I feel like this is going to be a hard one. So let's see. Yeah, yeah. So we need to jump from there to here. Let's see, this is going to be okay, right? Yeah. Yeah, so the reason why I'm going with this is because of the fact that otherwise I can't add supports below it. So let's see. And I believe this one is going to be, it's not perfect. But if we lower it first, and then we, okay, so that's not the ideal. So let's try something 0.5 maybe? No, this is the wrong one. 1.5. And then let's move it to the right. So now all we need to do is close this part off. And we're going to do this with this block. Let's turn it around, move it a bit up, not entirely, and use a width of 2 maybe. Okay, that's not really going to work well. I should have just gone with this and a width of 0.5, height of 3. So yeah. So now this road will be partially supported. And then here the supports continues. And so let's turn corner. Let's go with this one. And what I want to do is I want to do a simple jump there. So what I can do is make a bigger And let's see. This going to be sufficient? Yeah, it's going to be more than sufficient. Let's do this. Let's go. So let's check if this is going to be good or if it's going to be a bit jank. Um, there is a chance that it is going to be jank. That's something that's going to be a shame, but yeah, sometimes you have to work with a bit of jank. Do we need to, yeah, we do need bone lines here as well as here. So let's see here. Oh crap. Um, so once I jump, I do need to add another snapshot. So once I land, snapshot time. Yeah, better. So next, finally the jump inside this. Yeah, this is going to be the line. So let's first check if we can add. We can. No, not this one. This one. Still too big. This is good enough. Yes. Smaller. Yes, smaller. So let's see. We can move it here. Move it a bit down. Color it white. Okay, let's first place a few lines. Let's move it here. Yeah. Let's move it down. Let's move it back in here. And let's go here. Let's go with here because this is the average. I need to place one here as well. So I need to lower it, place it here, here, and here, here, and here. Yeah, this is good enough. Place one here. And move one here. Move one. Do I need to add one at the exit? I'm going to add a final one as an exit line, bulb sphere. So yeah. So now we have that. Next thing we need to do is um, decoing it. Decoing it isn't going to be easy. This one, yeah. So what I want to do is I want to close this part off completely. So let's see if this one does that job. Yeah, it does that job well. Let's see, yeah. Control D, let's move one here, here. Let's move one here. Let's see. Medium, maybe? Yeah. Let's go with here. So I'm gonna need to find out what to do with this. Hmm. Yeah, that's actually something I need to figure out now. Not just like this part, I need to figure out which part I should use to close this up. If we do this, no, it's not going to work well. Maybe it will if we 0.75 maybe. No, it's not going to work out well. Hmm. 0.5 maybe. Let's do this and move it a bit here. So yeah, no, that's not it. This one, come on, big. Okay, maybe if we still go with 7.5. Ah, come on. Yeah, this is it, and now we. maybe 6.2. 6.2 is good enough, I think. Okay. Oh, I know. 6.6.7. I think. And then part is going to be, if I use plus 4, it's going to left. Yes. 5.3333, and then it's aligning almost perfect. Yeah, this is good enough. Yeah. So I need to figure out what to do with the backside. Let's see if I copy this. Then go with 7.5. I think. Okay, let's delete. Control D. Let's go back to 6.2.7.5 maybe. With there 8.50. Oh yeah, it's perfectly aligned now. Let's go here and go with medium. Yeah, medium is, let's go with a scale of 2. Okay, yeah, this is, I shouldn't have to do this actually. So what I'm going to do now is add this, and add this one, 3, maybe medium. Yeah, medium is better. Delete. Let's go with this one for now, and then use 3, and only use this to close it off. Yeah. So now it's fully supported at the back. Yeah, this is going to be it. Yeah, I think this is going to be it for today. I need to figure out what to do with this, because I can keep it floating, but making it look realistic might be a bigger challenge, and in a positive way. In a positive way, by the way. Not that I will be complaining about. So let's see if we can um, extra big. 1.9999, 1.999. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, this is going to be good. This is good. So I need to. Okay. I do think I need to add this here, medium or big. Yeah. Gonna add some more of this here, big and small. So what I am going to do is I'm going to raise it up by this. Use 5, 5. Okay, it's not 5. Now it's 5. This allows us to skimp on decoing outside the visible area. So next, let's add this medium. Now big. Okay, it's going to be this then. And let's use big. 5. But we are not going to use this. We are going to use something else. So let's align it. It's not perfectly aligned in the center. Let's move it here. And let's turn it off. Right. So yeah, this is going to be good. So the thing is, it's going to be clipping inside this, but that's the purpose of this. We're now going to rotate it more. Let's grab it from here. Yeah. So that's also going to be it for that. 3 plus 5 is 8, so let's go with 8. Yeah. Same goes for here. So the thing is, I can do the same for this, but then it will cut there. We're not going to do that. We're going to add it manually like this. So let's add it from here. And we need to move it like this and 7, 5 maybe. 6, 6, 6, 7. Then do a medium. We can do big, but let's go 5. And now we have a completely closed off thing. So from here, it's still possible to see behind this. But is that going to be an issue? I don't think so. It's not going to be that much of an issue. So yeah, maybe what I can do, medium, what I can do is this. To make it easier to deco for me, I can use a big one. Copy it again. Six. 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 And six. So the thing is, I can see the top. That's not a big problem. I can just 7, 8, 9. Let's just do let's just do this. A 4. Ah, crap. 1. So in this case, it's really rare to see the top actually. So yeah, let's finally add. Maybe it's best to use this one. 3 and medium. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to save it up. So let's do MMM 2308B. What title will I give it? Um, uh, hmm, let's just go with this. Now let's figure out what is a great title for this. Um, Ahead. Yeah, let's go with this. I'll figure out a title another time. Oh, first, let's remove this. Let's before I forget, I want to add the standard uh, Easter eggs. So let's add either I can also use Gary CXJ, but I'm going with CXJ itself. So that means like this. Don't you worry, child. I believe this was Swedish House Mafia. Yeah, Swedish House Mafia. Let's see. So yeah, this is it. This is the CXJ logo. Next, what I want to add is the other Easter egg. Don't you worry, child. We have got a plan for you. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, and then the third. And I believe it's in development. What I'm going to do for this track is I might actually finish this one in this track. So let's just add it. So let's first add a ring. On. Let's scale one direction. Yeah. Let's move it up. Move it this way. Move it this way. Move it down. Move it up. Move it up. So what I do want to do is make it a bit slimmer. Maybe a bit more up. You know what? I can do this a bit wider like this. No. together, still together. I need to move it a bit to this in this direction, but only a bit. So like this, yeah, that's going to be good. It down. Yeah, that's great. So yeah, that's going to be the basis. I'm going to finish it later. What does that mean? I'm going to move down here, move everything up, which makes it easier for me to modify it and move everything if needed. I actually want to see if I can actually add a body before I. So let's make it wider. And then what I need to do is add one of these. Um, Move it up a bit. Move it here. Yeah. Yeah. Move it. I said I was going to end it soon, but I do want to make some finishing touches to this. So yeah, and this is good. I do think it's a bit. Yeah, I think this is good. I'm going to rewrite what I just opened. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save it. The next time I am going to finish up this deco. I might need to make some changes because Um, I don't know. Maybe yeah. I need to. Okay, wait. First, let me do this now. Yeah, this is a bit better. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is better. So let's save this. Um, and then try to. What I'm going to do now is quit. Let's go to the webcam screen. So I'm going to end the stream, as I said. I need to find out who we're going to rate. So next time I'm going to stream, I'm probably going to stream on a regular time, uh, which is going to be hard because at the same time, uh, Koyak and Ronan are going to be streaming. Um, so I need to figure out who I'm going to raid. So right now, I've been primarily raiding Mutts. Yeah. So I think I am going to raid Mutts. Once I have a bit more viewers, I might raid someone else. But right now, it's going to Mutts. So yeah. So yeah. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Um, um, yeah, I'm still thinking about when I'm going to do my next stream. It might be tomorrow. Um, probably will be tomorrow at my regular time around 7 o'clock, uh, Central European summertime, which is GMT +2 or UTC +2. Um, so yeah, hope you'll be enjoying Mats. Mats is currently playing Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, see you again soon, and until next time.